It's the Rams and the Niners on Sunday.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Some trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Fields. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. Here's the option play now to the left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now it's Fields. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up the first here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Floyd Sunday and Lurkin in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. They are led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, Zach Wilson.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
They go play action now. Wilson. Catch is made by Hardman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. And the Rams hit 12-1 now to start play. And I'd tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and I'll tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Hollywood, Marquise Brown from 13 yards out. And the Rams put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the
touchdown 49ers. Tony Pollard. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Bunker is on target. And we are tied at 7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours and camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To throw is Wilson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Marquise Brown with career touchdown number 70. And the Rams have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw is Fields. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Fields now to throw. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
That's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And it just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Touchdown, Rams! Hollywood Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And we mark in this first half of action. Here's Fields. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Play action. It's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
2nd down and goal. Wilson. Walker with a hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Kenneth Walker
with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Foyesade and Lurkin
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down. The left-footed Kevin Huber set to punt it away.
Hardman on the return.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. So we reach...
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there.
Here we
go. They go play action with Wilson. trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
From the gun, here's Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their effort.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Foyesade Oluokun in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Butker's kick here is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Fields. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. And he'll back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Wilson will throw again. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Chark. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Wilson on first down. And this one too low.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now it's Wilson. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the 49ers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Fields. Open net is Waddle, complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Now a first down throw, Fields. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now Fields. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Channing Tindall in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap, Fields. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Rams are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Play action. Now Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing is Wilson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Fields now to throw.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
To throw is Fields.
Wide open receiver, complete. And he slips up past the 45.
To the air again, Fields.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
He'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. 52 yards.
And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 15.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here's Fields. Right side, and he finds Gray.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Back to throw, Fields.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game.
4th down, Fields has to have this one.
Runs over it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
All eyes on Fields.
And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now Wilson. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wilson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. There he goes left side. The 30. 10, 5, and in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. Butker on for the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. One last shot for Wilson. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. What a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. Well, at least